And it is a very good morning. Sun is shining. Friday. Cannot beat a Friday, in my opinion. Not a huge morning person, but we make it work. Alright, step one of every day. Oats and usually eggs. However, we ain't got none. So it's going to be quite an easy morning and usually having somewhere between 30 and 40 grams of oats. 38 is fine. I cook these with just water, which is rather boring if you ask most people, but I personally don't need my oats to be that exciting. Two minutos. While that's heating up, supplement time. So, my current supplement stack is creatine and a greens powder. Creatine required, greens powder. I just don't eat kale and spinach and stuff, so I think it's beneficial. I don't know, depends who you ask, depends what you read. All I can go off is I feel better when I have my greens powder. Creatine's important. And creatine, if you drink flavored creatine, naughty. And the only other thing that I currently take, ashwagandha, comes and goes in my routine, but I definitely feel better when I take it, but obviously I have to take it for a few weeks/months. And this is not dietary advice because some people react very poorly to it. And people say you feel apathetic, but I don't think I had that much sympathy to start with. So in the oats, we go honey. Beautiful. And then just to give it a little bit of pizzazz, as well as I believe making it a complete protein source. Don't quote me on that because I think it might need to be legumes. Stir that in, and life is dandy. All right, I'm gonna neck this, sit down, and we're good to go. Fuck, I haven't had coffee. All right, usually there's a coffee in there somewhere. The first proper YouTube video of yours truly. I have been meaning to start a YouTube channel for a while. The main reason I wanted to start this was Instagram is very short form content. It's just me putting creatine in a glass and then going to the gym. Like, while I feel like I may be benefiting some people, YouTube is much more long form. I can share my wisdom and the things I've learned in getting somewhat remotely jacked. Much better than just on Instagram. Much more personal, much nicer. So here we are. On the cards for today is breakfast, post a reel with EHP, labs. And then we're gonna go to the gym. We're gonna do chest. All right, we have breakfast, coffeed, posted. We're good to go to the gym, baby. All right. Gentle stroll to the gym, realistically. I used to drive, but it honestly takes longer to drive than it does to walk, and it's also quite nice to get out into the sun. In terms of what we're hitting today, it is going to be a chest and shoulder session. What originally started as a push-pull leg split has evolved into more of a chest and shoulders, back, arms, legs. Morning, mate. So it's a 4-day split, training 6 days a week. Rest days always on Monday. Whether it's optimal or not, in terms of what I am trying to achieve and balancing my schedule, works perfectly. Back and arms have their own day, primarily because arms was my lacking body part for a very long time, so that meant I had to put arms on their own day. Then back became my lacking body part, that already had its own day, so this worked for me well over the last little while. So let's get to training chest. Another solid session in the books. Chest and shoulders, always a nice, enjoyable session. Made better by the fact that I don't have to do triceps on the same day, so the split works. A glorious day. How was that for some weather? And some cold pressed raw milk. Honestly, once you have had some cold pressed milk or raw milk in general, which is illegal in Australia, so there's not too much I can do about that. But once you've had this and the amount of cream that's in it, it's very hard to go back. But we're gonna have post-workout meal, head on upstairs. All right, now the tan is well and truly copped. It's time for meal number 3. So, what I do for my meals: beef mince, rice, and cheese. So I cook about 2 kilos of mince every week and just put it into 5 different containers, and then I have half meal 2, half meal 3. Rice I cook as needed. A, I cannot cook that much rice in one go, and B, no one wants 6-day-old rice. Now, food scientists or food hygienists on Instagram love to tell me you can't eat it more than 2 days. This isn't nutrition advice, but nothing bad has ever happened to me with 5-day-old rice. But don't listen to me and don't come at me if you get sick from old rice. In fairness, I've been doing it a long time. Back when I worked in an office in construction, I would cook chicken and rice at the start of the week on a Sunday, and I'd eat that all the way through to Friday. So I was eating realistically 6-day-old rice and 6-day-old chicken, much to the dismay of my colleagues. All right, rice in. Then we're going to put half of this in there. There's a bit more wisdom for you. The reason humans like spices and garlic and onion in cooking is because it's antimicrobial. I microwave that until it's too hot. Chuck the cheese in. You have yourself a meal made in as little as 5 minutes. Gonna eat this. Got a bit of work to do. And then we're gonna go for a stroll later.